Um, this allows them to say the medical exams are stopping a certain percentage of fighters. You turn this into numbers on a spreadsheet, and it's like, yeah, we've only approved 94% of our licenses. That the medical exams caught 6% of the people that are not good for this. But again, some of those not good, not approved guys may have used the wrong letterhead on their forms and stuff like that. So it allows the commissions to play their numbers game and bureaucratic game, but doesn't really protect the fighters, even though they're all going through the subject of medical exam. So, you can argue that the Ali Act there um, hasn't ruined boxing, but it's definitely failed the fighters. And another section where it's failed the fighters, and this is the one um, on the rankings and the fighter rankings. They're supposed to be transparent rankings so that the fighters are aware of what they need to do to move up in the rankings. Obviously fight guys ahead of you or whatever it is. And the organizations that provide the belts, which should not be the promoters, the organizations that fight that provide the belts should let you know. Now we know in boxing that there's not one organization, there's four or five that are considered the legitimate belts. And if you don't pay your sanctioning fee for them, they won't rank you. So that part of the system has failed and is broken in the Ali Act. There's supposed to be transparency for title shots. Title shots are not supposed to be um, uh, decided by a promoter, right? But they are because the promoters are looking to make the fights that are going to make them the most money. So, they have to. Do you think Canelo has fought at least some fights where the guy that he fought, like when he fought Billy Joe Saunders, that was a fight sort of everybody wanted to see because Billy Joe was undefeated or close to undefeated. I'd have to look back, but Billy Joe came with a lot of steam. He was a good fighter. Yeah, Britain versus Mexico, which is two boxing powerhouses and stuff. But he's had some down fights in between and on there, and that's not really the way the Ali Act is crafted. It should be competition first, and you should be. There are guys lining up number one, even in the alphabet soup. There are number one ranked guys in every division, and it's sometimes situation where there's different number one guys ranked for WBA, WBC, IBF, WBO. Those are the guys that should be number one for the title shots, right? But so, Liak really hasn't fixed boxing. So again, Ari should have probably kept his mouth shut. And if they're going to be in boxing, again, just stop talking about it. This is kind of the same.